Today we are going to convert, just going to create a cup because that's a very small, it's a low poly and very easy to use to get created and get hands on the Blender to create the object, right? So to create the cup, cup-like structure, select cylinder. Cylinder, that's very easy to modify. Go here, in the edit mode and press 2 to select the edges, all the edges. No need to select all the edges, but for now that's okay. Just press and create a loop cut. Control R. Here I just created a loop cut so that we can just smooth the lower portion of uh, this you can say cup. So now next when you press Alt and select this edge, now scale it a little bit so that and we are going to give a very smooth curvature. Now after that, oh, I missed again. So now select again this, use bevel. Bevel is used to create extra geometry over here. If you are happy with this one, that's okay, but I'm not. So I'm going to give a very smooth, transition, right? So I just created a few, you can say edges here, right? And it will look a very, you can say curvy sketch. After that, select this thing. Sorry, press 3, or you can also select here the edges. Select this one. Press I to just little bit increase the create a depth kind of thing. Because the whatever the cup we have, it will actually have some, you can say width. Now after that, press E and stretch it down. How much you can stretch? So you will be able to press 1 so that we can at least stretch up to this level. Press E. Oh, sorry, my bad. E. Uh, oh, Control Z, Control Z. I'm again here. I'm pressing here. E. Yeah, up to this level, right? And if you again go to the object view, you can see we have a depth here and a width of that section. Now it seems like our cup is ready almost, but the main portion of that we need to create a handle. To create the handle, what we need to do, create some additional loop cut here. Again this loop cut, again R, here we go. Again just give you can say for now you can say uh, by just guess to give some width here. And now after that, what we are going to do, we are going to use this spin. So what this spin will do, we are going to select these faces and extrude and spin it so that it should join this one. To do that, we need to press 1. Okay, where are you? Oh, no problem. Just press 1, or you can simply rotate. So here what after that, I'm going to place the 3D cursor over here, you can say a little bit, just by guess. And then after that I'm going to select, oh, again I, okay, this looks like equidistance from both these loop cuts. Then after select this, make sure you edges option is selected, select this one. Now what you need to do, just click on this spin and place the cursor the selected and drag it over here. You see, if you drag it, that can go to top view so that you can see there is no problem at all. Control Z, Control Z. Oh man, sorry. It looks good for now, right? It will do some. If you feel like that, this one is not aligning, then you can select and rotate scale a little bit. So let's see. I'm just going to remove it, and then after that, click on spin, dragging it, right? And dragging it, place it over here. But you see, this not looking good. Exactly, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just throttle it with the help of these options, right? You just be careful while doing it. Now seems good, right? Yeah, this looks little better, right? If you go over here, you will see this one. Now, but still, our task is not yet done. So, now, what we need to do, we need to merge these two, you can say, faces, right? So to do that, I'm going to select these faces, and then after that, this one. And but before that, I'm going to, no, I don't want it. And before that, I'm going to select it and move it a little bit. So I just press Z, not like that, or I can extrude a little bit so that, or I can, but make sure you comes here like this way. Now press G so that, and okay, no problem at all. Remove it. Come here and shift. Select this one. Go here to the add where bridge edge loops. So if you select these options, that is called bridge edge loop, and no, don't do that. It will bridge the edges loops, right? What we need to do second, we need to select this one, and this one. Press G to scale it little up, not much, right? So that it's looks pretty handy kind of thing. Then after that, go to render mode and see how it will. Oh, come to object mode and select the render viewport. This is having no problem at all. Come to object mode again, right click smooth shade. If you wish, you can add some modifier to, you see, there is still some problem here. So just select it and add a subdivision surface. So if you select subdivision surface, it will give you very, you can say, smooth kind of thing, and the levels viewport you can click here, but make sure you also select this option too. So if by this way, you see we have our cup available here. So this is the way you can create. I mean, this is not the only way. You can have a multiple way to do that, right? And my cup is in very big in size, so I'm going to scale it because cups are generally very small, right? So I am just placing it here, and my 3D cursor goes here. I'm just going to use a plane, scale it a little bit, come here in the render mode. Now, one thing we forgot, we need to give this object a color. So there is a multiple way to give this color, but I would like to use some, you can say, very random geometry. So for example, if you go to texture and use the noise texture, and this color to this base color, right? If you just wait, it takes some time to render. Here we go. Press shift and shift. You see, this is how you can reduce the roughness, give a shiny color over here. You can see this will give a different color, and if you wish to add some different thing, so go to mix RGB, just remove this, give a color, two color if you wish, for example this one and this one, right? If you give this one, what will happen? That's okay. If you think I'm going to add this, supply this color to this fact, let's see what will happen. Hmm, not looking good. How about this one? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Right? Yes, this looks a little better. Come here, click on the layout, zoom it. You can see this is our cup. Now, this if this you can see this shadow is not good. EV is not you can say better to for the shadow. So just select the ambient occlusion and then go to shadows and the cube size. You just select little heavy this one and high bit depth. So you see the shadow is now perfectly looking. Now after that, what we need to do, we need to give the apply some color to the base as well, so that while so I will suggest this one, right? So that it's looks something. Now press 0. Okay, shift tilt and W to zoom it as much you can here because our object is very tiny, right? And select this light. I'm not happy with this, so select sun or spot if you think, whatever the way you think. I mean, I don't think see any difference between this spot, but for sun, that is okay. If you're not happy with that, you will have to use some image texture in the environment section. So go to environment property and open, and you can add it. So I'm not going to do that here, right? So for now, I'm going to just select this. You can say spot or area. You can say a little bit more lighter color. I'm going to select this object, rotate along with Z, so that it comes this is straight to the camera. And then after that, I'm going to select Shift A and light probe radiant volume, so that it should looks uh, give some. You can do you can play with the experiment here. You can reduce or increase the intensity like that, so that it should give some nice color, or use scale it, because our object is not much big. Now if we go to the render image, let's see how it will look. Hmm, just wait, take some time to render. I'm just going to pause the video for now. So here you go. I mean, this is how our cup will look. So if you are more creative, this is not the only way to do the task. If you are more creative and have some more ideas, just share with me, or you can create on your own way. That's perfectly okay. So if this is helpful for you to give some idea to how we do the things, so just subscribe my channels. That's the request. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.